So Vic here, locking up the Vic's yard for the night. 10 o'clock, gotta run back home. I want to eat some dinner. I'm starving. Shouldn't be eating dinner at 10 o'clock at night. I'll tell you that right now. It is not healthy. But right now, this time of the year, we crank it up. We get it done. I do whatever I gotta do to make it happen for everybody. Dumpster business out of control. Trying to squeeze in a little bit of landscaping. It's not really happening. I don't see it happening. I'm barely keeping up with doing some stuff of my own. Just cutting the grass and doing some stuff over my yard. That's taking up some time. Oh, there's a rabbit. Do not hit the rabbit. I don't run over rabbits. I don't like that. For some reason, it's a little fact of me. Squirrels don't even slow down, don't even flinch. But rabbits, I will go off-road to not hit a rabbit. Don't ask why. It's just something I always did. Couple things. My yard this week, we got down that one hairy tree that was hanging over the road. Me and Jake, we had the backhoe out. We blocked off the road with the trucks, the pickup trucks. We had the flashing lights going, the whole deal. Pushed that thing over, and I was pretty clever. I actually tied it off. I scratched up a rope over there, and I tied it off so where if it did get squirrely and want to go in the middle of the road, the one rope was tied to another tree and would pull it back over to our property. And it was like a split locust tree with two trunks on it. We notched it good. We got it done. It went right exactly where I wanted it. I think on the Instagram, I did put a couple little clips or a picture of that on Instagram. You can see that, but I'll give you a little clip here. This is slightly sketchy. It's gonna be a sketchy cut here. We got tied off near the road. We'll let you know in a minute how we do. I did get about a week ago, I did get a really nice time lapse of the property across the street that they're doing, the apartments. The guys did a nice concrete sidewalk, and I'll put that on this clip too. Earlier in the week, I got tagged in Joe's Neon video, his last video that he put up, and I gotta watch it again, refresh my memory because my mind is a little shot right now from work. But he tagged 3 guys, me and 2 other guys, how you learned your things in the woods, like your skills in the woods, and which books. And I'm pretty sure that's what he wants. I gotta watch it again. And what I'm gonna do is take some really good time here, and I'm gonna come out with a really good video, and then I'm gonna tag my 3 guys that I think would be pretty clever to make a video, and hear the way they learn some stuff in the woods. I'm not even gonna give you a clue of how I know things in the woods, because I'm gonna really take the time to make this video, and I know you guys are probably going to be pretty excited to hear this, and it's awesome. And you know what, and I might be different than other people, but I think you'll like it. And let's see what else we doing here. Yeah, I got to do a little maintenance to the roll-off truck. Randomly, the passenger side fuel tank, when I bought the truck, it had like an auxiliary fuel tank on the passenger side, and then the driver's side underneath the cab there is the actual engine fuel, the diesel fuel. But the passenger side was an auxiliary tank. It must have been like a gasoline tank with a step in it. Well, whoever built the truck before, they welded the straps on. That's a big no-no. You can weld on trucks. People say you're not supposed to, but you can weld on them. So what I like doing when I do that kind of work, I'll mag drill it, put some grade 8 bolts in it, and then I can lay a couple beads on there if you're a little nervous. This is the diesel fuel tank. I had this one off. I had to clean it all out and paint it. It's a little dirty right now, but that's the driver's side. Let me show you the passenger side. Here's the passenger side. There's another bracket like this, but it's on the tank. Now here's why you don't weld without bolting. Look at the weld. Didn't even really penetrate. Let me show you this bracket. They must have had this on another truck, and they put this on and they welded it. Look at it. Terrible. You can't do that. Now look, let me show you some welds that I did. I made this bracket to hold this roll-off assembly on the truck. And I welded this part, that's 6011. And then my father welded this part onto the truck, the two of us, and then you bolt it on with grade 8 bolts, see? So I made these little brackets, and then he welded them on. And then you take grade 8 bolts with the mag drill and you mag them in. I love doing this stuff. It's fun. A bunch of them you had to do, see it? But you can weld on trucks. Obviously, we built these back in the day. I got my Ford bumper. Here, I'll show you guys this. Look at that weld. Beefy. That's a Bubby weld. 7018. Right in the garage. And then I put this on, I mag drilled this out, made a few extra holes so we can adjust it. And behind here there's a bracket, and this all ties into the hitch in the frame. I'd hate to be the poor guy that hits this truck, because that ain't bending. I made this bumper. This is a C-channel, cut and notched, welded all up. I gotta put my little reverse light there. But man, it's a good one. But I got to find a set of steps instead of a tank. I don't need the tank anymore. What else went on? So I almost lost the fuel tank. That almost fell right off the truck. The brake booster pump was leaking on that. I had that repaired, so we're not leaking anything. And surprisingly, my brakes are working a hell of a lot better. They're working really good now. And what else is there? The tree at the yard. Been doing a little bit of everything, so I'm all over the board. I just want to put this little midweek video out to you guys, you know, to catch up on Vic here, and I'm going to work on that video from Joe. I got tagged. So Joe, stay tuned. That next video should be your response, man. So I think that's pretty awesome, and I really appreciate you thinking of me that, and I do have a really good story coming. So you guys stay tuned. Appreciate you watching. Like and subscribe, and try to share this page if you can. And a little heads up, I know in the fall I'm going to be getting some new equipment here for recording, and it should really get good with the quality, and adding a little music in, and the editing should be a lot better, but I don't have time for it right now. I'm like a madman. So stay tuned and keep watching, and have a good weekend. Ciao.